Hey guys, happy Friday. It's operations time over here yet again. Hey, you know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be doing kind of a short one here today because, well, in all honesty, I was thinking about doing a layout update, but I didn't get anything done on the layout since, last week. And I've been kind of working on my backyard landscaping, and so that's kind of taken up most of my time here. So we're just going to do kind of a short video here because now I got to get back to landscaping while it's nice and cool here in Southern California, or at least comfortable in the morning. So we're gonna run a couple trains over here. Number one, you can see our Santa Fe units here that we came in with from the last video, but actually off video, I picked up these two gondolas over there from Sanford Son. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a little train out to Sanford Son. We're gonna run the local here. We're gonna grab, oops, sorry for the bounce in there. We're gonna grab these two right here and give them a little drop off here. We're gonna take the local right over here. But first, we gotta disconnect our Santa Fe units right here and get them parked. If I can find a skewer, of course, they're right where I left them. All right, now I've already got the guys running over here. So let me fire that up. Ooh, this is looking weird here. Hold on. There we go. That's a little better. We'll get these guys disconnected because we're on the departure track here anyway. We'll get them out of the way, get them parked. And then we'll jump into the local and then run those guys over to Sanford Son. Let me scoot you back here so you can actually see something. Nice running little GP7Us. It was fun running those guys out there. I do have the Santa Fe SD40-2 parked over there. I want to run him at some point, just because I haven't run him in a little while. And you can see him parked right back there, back behind the GP38 here, which, by the way, I got to still run that guy a little bit. Somebody was asking about him, that we haven't seen him in a while. Well, it's because his lights don't work, and he's not consisted correctly with anybody else, so he's kind of run by himself. And I'll be honest, I hate running a locomotive without lights because I can't tell which direction it's going. I know that sounds stupid, but when I'm, switching here, if you're just running around in a circle, no big deal. But if you're switching, I'm going back and forth and everything, and I really like to have the lights on that guy. So one of these days, I'll actually get around to putting new lights in there. And we shall run him in the future here. All right, we're just going to park these guys right over here, a little bit ways down. Then we'll jump into our UP local, grab our two gondolas, head over to Sanford Son. All right, right there is good. Let's go ahead and shut them down. All right, and while we get the local fired up over here, let's see here. I gotta select them on my. There we go. All right, got them. Everything looks good. We'll get the lights on. I was gonna say, hope everybody had a good week so far. It's been nice over here in Southern California. It's been a little bit of warm, we're kind of in the 90s, mid to upper 90s, which is still cooler. But I've taken that opportunity to kind of re-landscape my my backyard before we get into the rainy season. All right, let's see. We'll get our ditch lights on, and I think we're ready to go. Just got to get my turnout set over here. That looks all good. All right, enough bell there. And I'll take this opportunity, maybe answer a few questions. I know I try to answer everybody's questions in the comments from the videos. I usually just reply back to them. Sometimes it takes me a week, but just for everybody else, because I know not everybody's reading the comments and stuff like that. Somebody said, let me think, what was it? I can't remember the questions. Great. Good one, Engineer Rick. Oh, somebody was asking about the new hills and stuff like that, saying, well, I know it was my Finger Lakes Railroad guy, as we pull out over here. He was saying, talking about this area, thinking maybe there's a room for like a little drainage ditch or culvert or stuff like that. And actually, that was a good idea, because I think I might do that. Either over there by those tracks or coming down over here. So thank you for that suggestion there. All right, I'm gonna put you back here, and let's see, we're going there and there. And then let's see, somebody else was asking about running, you know, if I do, if I kind of open the layout up to operations, which I don't. I'm a lone wolf. I run it all by myself. I don't have operating sessions or stuff like that. It's just more just my little hobby here. And as you can tell by the, weekly videos or stuff like that, sometimes I don't have enough time to come up with a whole, operating kind of thing and host that. So, all you're going to get is me running trains on here. All right, just a little bit more to go there. Come on. There we go, we got him. Let's give him a little bit of a stretch right here. Now we tack these two on to our Huntington Beach local, I can tell, because it's, all these trains right here are, a couple of videos back, like a month ago, I think. We divided them all up, classified them all into their own little respective spots, and we tacked on the two gondolas there, because Sanford Son can kind of get switched out by pretty much any train that's running on the layout, because we're going either by it or near it. And we're going to disconnect. We're not going to run the whole Huntington Beach local here, because I got to get to work on my yard. You know how it is. Putting in plants and decomposed granite and rocks and all kinds of stuff like that. But kind of wanted to get out here and do my Friday video, have a little bit of downtime here. Running the trains out here. And hopefully, once I'm done with my landscaping, I can kind of get back to, landscaping some other things over here, huh? What do you think? All right, we cleared the bridge here. I'm going to go ahead and do my little lift up over here. People kind of mention the lift up too, I think, sometimes, but hey, it works. I'm not gonna, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. It's not the prettiest thing, but it functions. All right, let's run this guy out here. This should be, like I said, a little bit of a short video here. But hey, it's one of those kind of times of year, I got yard work to do. You got to get all that stuff set up before, before it rains. By the way, anybody else, speaking of rain and weather, anybody see the Aurora Borealis up there? Wherever you're at, we're a little bit too far south down here, but a couple days ago, being that I'm a former Air Force weather forecaster, I keep an eye on the weather and all that sort of stuff. And one of the things we used to do is space weather. So, solar activity, that sort of stuff. And so I keep an eye on that, and I saw that we had a couple of good Couple good flares kick off the sun a little while back, and they were going to hit the last few days, which they have. I've seen a couple of cool videos. Any of you guys see that wherever you're at, if you're up in the northern parts of the country? I had to switch around right there just to make sure I'm not going to run over the turnout there. Now over here, we could have used, we got to get on the back side of our train right here, because we're dropping these guys off right over here. We could have used the runaround over there that we just went by, but we're actually going to use the one in Huntington Beach, just for the heck of it. We'll get the honk for the horses there. Yeah, but I saw a few of my East Coast friends have been posting their pictures and that sort of thing. I think it's kind of coming to an end. There might be another day or so of it, from what I saw. All right, let's stop right here. We gotta change our turnout. And don't forget to honk for the weirdos under the overpass. We got to do a quick run around down here in Huntington Beach, or I guess we can call it Westminster here, because even though we're running all the way down to Huntington Beach, it's just going to be a quick one here. It's been a little while since I've been down this end of the layout here. It's kind of fun, when you start kind of, well, granted I'm going a little bit slower than normal with the videos and running out here because I'm just doing other stuff. A little bit farther there. There we go. Just get it past the power line here. We'll get disconnected. We'll continue on with our run around. But yeah, when you're kind of busy doing other stuff, and I've been kind of running, and working on the news section of the layout over there. I haven't been down here to Huntington Beach in a little bit, so kind of nice to come down here. Now let's get a nice street view down here. I know we got this boxcar in our way. And the girls and Lance over here having breakfast again. Watch out, kitty cats. Make you run over. One eye on the trains and one eye on the camera to make sure I am actually filming something other than the ground. Anyway, when I haven't been working on the layout here, I've been kind of thinking about it though. Like I said, had that idea of doing like a little drainage ditch sort of culvert over there, and I was thinking, yeah, that's kind of a cool idea because my layout here is pretty flat, right? I mean, like everything is flat. There's no elevation change. We're not climbing or doing anything like that. And so what I do, I kind of rely on little scenery elements to give us the sort of, height, whether it's just the telephone poles or the trees or, things like that, to give us a little bit of height, along with, and I'm swinging you around over here, along with our little hilly area right here. Things like that to kind of give it a little height, but I haven't had any depth, you know what I mean? like down in the ground. And it's crossed my mind before to kind of do a little, you know, drainage ditch and stuff like that. Breaks off. Well, we get our runaround, and that's one of the reasons I kind of like the orange section, because right there is the Santa Ana River, and so I got to cut that, cut the fascia there and everything, and get that all done up. But that gives us a little bit of you know, we're depth. You know, we're crossing over something over there. But I'm going to put in a drainage ditch for sure over there in the orange section. And you know, the more I started working on the hills over there, you know, I've mentioned this before, but you know, you can obviously see it on my layout. It's proto freelance, so we're based on the prototype. We run an actual line. These are actual industrial leads that we operate over here down at Huntington Beach and La Mirada and Cerritos and over to Orange over there. But we kind of fudge it there a little bit. We do the best we can to make it look and feel like the real deal. Oh, come on! Oh, I think we got him. I think they need a little help right there, just a tiny bit. No, actually they're pretty good. But brakes off. I think we're going in the right direction. There we go. Give it a little pull right there. But anyway, the whole point is that we kind of make it look and feel like the location, even though it's not you know, it's not one for one, perfectly scaled, that sort of thing. Some of the industries are you know, fictitious, like our little Sanford Son right here. But hey, what's Southern California without a scrapyard? And what better way to kind of have a little fun there but to have it Sanford Son Salvage, right? I guess it could be called Sanford Son Scrap now. And you know, we kind of come up with little stories and stuff like that for the layout here. So it's you know, we're having a little bit of fun, a little bit of a freelance fun here. And the whole thing here is, you know, we do have Mr. Sanford now works for the railroad. He works for UP. It's Lamont. Him and his dad, they retired, or his dad retired from the salvage company there, and sold it off. But they kept the name, and Lamont ended up becoming a conductor over there with UP. So that's why we have Mr. Lamont Sanford over there working on our railroad when we remember to bring him along. All right, right there is good. Come on. I think we lost power over here. Yes, we did. I think we got a little bit dead section of track over there. I'm going to pause and then go wiggle my wires, if you know what I mean. Ooh, scratched that. It wasn't the track work, which I'm glad. It was my unfortunate ESU here. I fat fingered it and went into a menu or something like that. So, yep, we're still working right there. There we go. All right, backwards. We got our track turned. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, having a little bit of fun. So yeah. And you know, everybody has their own different tastes, you know, for their railroad. I see some guys, you know, there's like Lance Minheim, which, you know, you know, I like his operation methodology and stuff like that. But I would put him on sort of like the one spectrum where I think he's, what do you call it? Less is more, you know what I mean? And he tries to, I think, get it really realistic, you know? I mean, almost one for one kind of what things look like, which is awesome because I love it, you know? But I think he's sort of one of those, what's that guy, is it Jeff Burgess or something? He's got that railroad up there in the Bay Area. He's another one, you know, and he's a, you know, stickler for detail and perfection, that sort of thing. But his railroad is, you know, exact. It's the exact way that it is or was in the real world. There's those types of model railroaders, and then there's the other type, you know, which is just, you know, make believe, have fun, whatever, you know, have a bridge, have a tunnel, all that, you know, all that kind of stuff. Sort of, you know. Not my flavor of doing it, but there's that, and then there's sort of like the in-between here. I think I fit someplace in between. Anyway, I'm jabbering enough here. We got our drop-offs done. We do have to stop over here and close our turnout. Boy, this is another turnout that lends itself for a little fascia controller right there. All right, let's head on back home. I think that's it. Yeah, we're not going to do anything else because I got to go. We got to go get home and get to landscaping, get all our stuff done. One of these days, I'll get that big blue corner covered up. That's why I always swing the camera over here so you can't really see it. Looking nice. I'm gonna notch it up over here. Anyway, a lot of chit-chatting here. You know what? It's another one of those another one of those videos where it's like I had no clue what I was gonna do, but when I like hit the camera and said, "Hey, it's operations time." I really don't. I actually don't plan it. I just kind of, I don't even plan what I'm going to be talking about for the most part. I just kind of go with the flow right there. All right, we're going to back up over here and get our lift up bridge. Or I guess it's, I don't know, it's a swing up bridge. Get that put down. Let's get back in the yard. I guess this video, I don't know how long it's going to be, but based on my battery, it's probably about the same length as all the other ones. So forget about having a short video today. All right, I'm going to put the camera down over here. We'll watch the guys run in and then call it a day. And we're going to get in the backyard, start doing a little landscaping. Because the sooner I get that done, the sooner we won't see those white styrofoam hills here. All right, let's see, get some bell on here. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little Friday operations over here. Glad you decided to spend, you know, a little bit of a half hour here for, you know, some fun on the layout, a little chit chat. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you made it this way, all this far in the video, you should be subscribed. And don't forget to hit the like button and all that. And you won't miss out on any videos, future videos there, if you're subscribed. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a good Friday, rest of your Friday, and good weekend. Starting to get nice and comfy over here, so hopefully, and I kind of notice it, everybody's going to be back in their basements playing with trains. I can tell already there's more videos coming. I'm hitting the wires here. Alright guys, till next time, take care. Engineer Rick signing off.